Now we're going to talk about how do I actually write these down. So I have 4 consecutive numbers. Remember what the word just plain consecutive means. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Not skipping any numbers on the number line. So if I don't know what my first number is, I have to use a variable to represent that very first number. So I'm going to say let a number, or let's change that. Let the first number, so I can abbreviate, that's my number sign, be equal to X. So let the first number that we're going to do, we don't know what the number is. We don't care what the number is right now. All I care about is I'm going to represent the very first number with an X. Once you've decided the letter you're going to use for your variable, and then you said, okay, the first number is going to be X, then let's think about how would I get to the next number? If I'm just counting by ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, then my next number, I'm going to put a comma, let the second number, abbreviating, be equal to X plus 1. So that means if this number, if the first one is a 1, the second one would be 1 plus 1, which is 2. And that is the second number on the number line. Then if it wants 4, we're going to keep going. There's 1, 2. So we're going to let the third number be equal to X plus 2. So if the first number is a 1, the second number you do 1 plus 1 makes 2. To get the third number you do 1 plus 2 makes 3. And then we're going to let the fourth number be, if I added 1 here, 2 here, then I'm going to add 3 here. And you'll notice I added 1, added 2, added 3. I did not skip any numbers on the number line when I added. So let's just pretend that I said my first number is a 5. If my first number is a 5, then my second number would be 5 plus 1, which is 6. My second number would be 5 plus 2, which would be 7. And my last number would be 5 plus 3, which is 8. And if you look at these, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are numbers on the number line, consecutive, one after the other, not skipping anything. All right? Next, let's talk about evens and odds, because those are considered the same when it comes to setting these up. So if I'm going to do this, let's start again. Let the first number be equal to, let's use n this time instead of x. So if n is going to be my first number, and next I want consecutive even. Even means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. Well, if this is a 2, to get to the second number, so let the second number be equal to, can I add 1? 2 plus 1 would make 3, but 3 is not an even number, so I can't do that. I have to say, n plus 2 in order to get to the next even number. And then if I wanted to keep going, I could keep going. But think about this. If my first number, for instance, was a 6, then my second number would be 6 plus 2, which would be 8. And 6 and 8 are consecutive on the number line, so we did that right. Okay, now let's look at our last one. 3 consecutive odd numbers. So again, we're going to say let the first number be equal to, let's call it a y this time. So if y is first, then I'm going to do odd numbers. And remember, odd means 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. So we're going to let the second number be y plus 2. Now I know it sounds weird that we're adding 2, but you have to remember, if this is a 7, let's pretend this is a 7. To get to the next odd number on the number line, I can't count by ones. I have to count by twos, and that would give me 9, which is the next odd number on the number line. But I need 3, so let's do one more. Let the third number be equal to, y plus 4. Okay, I added 2, then 4. So if I had 7 and I add 4 to that, I get 11. And if I look at this, 7, 9, and 11, those are consecutive odd numbers on the number line. All right, we've done all our translating, so now we're going to actually use this and solve some word problems.